if you want to increase your tracking success, you can implement these two steps if you're using standard Infusionsoft forms. This method will support legacy browsers, and let me kind of show you how to set this up. This is kind of the advanced way of doing it. The API sync kind of handles all this for you, but kind of in the back end of iTracker, this is kind of the more detailed way of doing it. So just for an example, I'm going to show you the page that I have set up. So I'm just going to go to this tab, and I have some tracking data that I want to capture. So I'm going to go through the normal steps. And this is a form. It's a standard Infusionsoft form. So if I log into Infusionsoft, this is my form right here. So in the setup steps, step one is to log into Infusionsoft and add some fields to your web form. And I'm going to do this through the campaign builder. So this is the form in the campaign builder. And I'm going to go to field snippets, and I'm going to drag a hidden field here at the bottom, and I'm going to put GA content and save it. And then I'm going to do it for GA source, GA medium, and IP address and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick and just hit save, and I'm going to keep going. Alright, so I have all the fields added, and in my particular account I have some numbers at the end of my custom fields, but just ignore that. If you've already mapped the custom fields in the iTracker stuff when you set up your account, it should all be fine. So just disregard it, that I have numbers on the end of my field names. You probably won't, but it's just because I do a lot of testing. So I have the fields here, and this will allow Infusionsoft to actually store this information if it's saved as a hidden field. So I'm just going to save this form. I'm going to go back and republish the campaign. And this form was already on my website, so you don't have to actually take this code and put it on your site or anything. Just save it and publish it. So that's really it for step one. And step two, we'll add a HTTP post back. And I'm just going to copy this URL here. And in the Infusionsoft campaign, I'm going to add a new sequence and just connect this form to the sequence, go into the sequence, and then I'm going to add a send an HTTP post. And you can set this up however you want to set it up. I'm just going to paste this URL that I copied, and then you have to put email in here and then merge it as well. So click merge and then do most common and then email. So let's do that. We can test it if you like, but I know that that's all correct. So I'm going to go back, and I'm just going to name this iTracker post. And let's make sure this sequence was ready. Yeah, put that. And then I'm going to publish this. Alright, so at this point we can basically test the page. So I've added a post back, and I've added the 7 fields to the web form. That's really all you need to do. So let me show you what that's going to do. If I inspect this form, you see that that iTracker added all these hidden fields with all the tracking data. And since we have these fields added inside Infusionsoft, Infusionsoft will capture this data. So let's do cp98 at itracker360.com. Let's submit that. And let's go look at the account, the contact record. So the contact record should have the lead source, and it'll have all the custom fields saved because that's what was injected into the form, the hidden fields. And then we triggered an HTTP post. So if we go to the API sync, you're going to see CP98 at itracker360 that there's a postback pending. So this postback is going to get processed, and basically all the tracking data is going to get applied to that account. So that's the advanced setup. Is basically adding the hidden fields into an Infusionsoft form and then setting up the HTTP post